Hey guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be starting off of a very new sagas, which is basically one-shot stories of a yandere scenario of the creepypasta crew. Today we'll be reading Be Mine Yandere X Reader, written by X-Saviour-X. I'll leave a link to the story in the description box below for you guys who wants to read the story before or after this video. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. How did it come to this? Diana was running, even attacking the person she believed to be her protector. His soulless holes for eyes she feels are everywhere watching her. His steps can be heard behind her. She didn't know how far, but they were close. And to make the matters worse, she could feel her legs begin to give with how long she's been running. Come on, don't give up. Reach town. Please, God, give me strength to make it. Please. Before she can catch herself, her foot caught by one of the roots, and she plummeted to the ground with a loud thud. She grunted in pain and anger as she slowly picked herself up and goes to continue, but clenches her jaw in pain. Peering down, she noticed a large gash on her leg and groans. Please, not now. A twig snaps, and catching her attention, she darted her eyes towards the sound and to gasp. There, standing, was a male with a blue mask with black eyes, with auburn hair shining through the moonlight. He came closer, holding out his hands. In one grip is what makes her stomach queasy so much. It was a bloody, stuffed heart. Diana, please come back. I only want to love you, so let me show you. But he was interrupted as she began to jog off, limping from her injury. She has to keep going. If she stops now, she will only be caught quicker. She has to try. His steps were slow. With every shows that he's not even trying to run after her, just allowing her to get further away as she can collapse before him. From tired though. If Diana gives now, who knows what will happen. Cries could be heard through the silent atmosphere as a teen was pinned to the ground by a man larger than her, much larger. She cried at the pressure as he chuckles with a gun pointed at the back of her skull. He takes one last whiff of his cigar and tosses it, and holds her down once more with an empty hand. So, baby girl, what it will be? I shoot your brains out, and then go after your family, or give old Marcus here a bit of fun for the time for your freedom. How does that sound? Fair? Please just let me go. Diana was silenced as the gun behind her smacks against her skull. She whimpered in pain. Shut it. The answer the question, or make your choice, your life or your dignity. She gulped silently, thinking on this. Lives are in danger. She needs to answer the only way she could think of to save them. Please do whatever you want to me. Just don't touch my family. Atta girl. Good choice. Now turn around so I can get a better look at you. She does as she was told and rolled over reluctantly to peer up at the devil's face. Her cheeks are drenched with tears as he glanced her up and down, nodding approvingly. Yeah, you'll do. Now, honey, just let me. Before he could finish, a knife blade jabbed straight through his throat, and he coughed. catching off guard and pulled it out and threw it across the room, hitting the wall with a thud. Falling to the ground limply, she gasped and pulled herself to her feet, and her savior stepped back. He seems to be checking her for any signs of injuries and sighed not to see any but a bruise on her cheek. The female blinks at the stranger, not noticing his strange appearance, the mask, his hair, and dark gray hands and neck. He looked strange. "Are you okay?" He asked, very worried in his tone. She blinked out and stared and nodded. "Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. I don't know what he would have done. I'm just happy I got here in time. Otherwise, it would have been bad." She blinked and grimaced at the moment at the dead intruder on her bedroom floor and returned her attention back to the mysterious male, not much older than she appears to be. "How did you..." Diana, oh thank God, the teen's mothers rushed into her child and hugged her tightly. She was crying in desperation and happiness, together for that safety of her daughter. "I thought I would be too late. Oh, my baby, I'm glad you're okay." Diana hugged back in sight and relief, but when her mother let her go, she goes to show her her savior. But too much to Diana's shock to see him gone, along with the body and her window open. She stares in disbelief. How did he move so fast? He's been... and very speechless. After that, the boy returned every night, soon introducing himself as Jack, and Diana had begun to see him as a friend in him. She figured everything would be good, happy, but she never knew that he felt like this towards her. Soon he became almost possessive to her. She began to notice her friends were going missing. She didn't even consider this. "Diana, please, I just want to hold you. Please come back. I won't hurt you. I'm your protector, remember?" Diana, with that, her thoughts blurred. The girl falls again and cries out as the gashing worsened. "Shit!" she shouts, holding it, her eyes prickling with tears as they landed on Jack. The attempt to get further away, she began to crawl, but he grabs her arms and stops her, pulling her towards him in a hug tightly. The hug feels if he was afraid that she'll disappear in any second. "Diana, I got you. I love you. Please, stop running." "Jack, why? I did all this to please you. I want to be close to you, and no one can stop me." He lifted her up in his arms, bridal style, and began walking back towards his hideout, the girl not fighting back due to her injuries. "I got you now, my love. And now you can be mine."